What it do, what it do, what it do. All my beautiful butterflies, divine feminine, welcome back to the Karmic Circus, where we expose all of these karmic-y ass clowns. I'm trying to hurry up and get through this so I can get to these cards because there is somebody out there thinking about you, divine feminine. Somebody is missing you, craving you, and desiring you. Okay, this person is somebody who abandoned the relationship. They walked away from you. Okay, and now that you release them, you energetically release them, it's finally over and they want to reconcile with you, but you're not giving them a second chance. You finally put your foot down. Okay, you put your foot down now, but they saying one day, someday, we'll be together. Someday. But you say, no, we not. No. You got over the broken heart. This person shattered your heart. Broke your heart. They stepped on your heart. Yeah. So you are not giving them a second chance. It's over. You said farewell. Bye-bye. It's done. It's over. You walked away from me. You left me feeling single. You left me lonely. You left me out in the cold. You walked away from me. You released me. Now you're missing me. This is the overall energy. This is the first card that came out. This person is missing you. They're thinking about you. They're desiring you. They're thinking about when you told them that you were their soulmate. They're thinking about how you deeply loved them. They're thinking about the connection that they had with you. But they left you out in the cold. They thinking about this. They wore a false mask. Anonymous. Okay? And this was somebody you was vulnerable to. You opened your heart. You didn't hide nothing from them. Yep. This was somebody when you wanted to meet up with them. They was leaving you. Yep. Because they was out there chasing. Somebody's name is Destiny. Melissa. Monique. Kimberly Ann. Emotional storm. Unstable. Affected. See, they're going through this. They're currently going through an emotional storm because they're thinking of how they put you through it. Okay? They're thinking how they left you feeling unstable, how whatever they was doing, how it affected you. Now they're affected by they're feeling the pain that they caused you. They're thinking about the pain that they caused you. Okay? If they're sitting here thinking about how you felt, it's hurting them. Okay? Because maybe somebody else is doing the same thing to them. Karmic lessons. Past life. Okay. Possibilities came out sideways. This person kind of halfway think they thinking about you at the same time, but it'll be a risk for me to come towards her because I walked away from her. I abandoned her. I left her out in the cold. So and I kept doing this shit over and over. There's no possibility that she's gonna give me a second chance. She's not gonna reconcile with me. And this has this person unstable. Okay? Because if this was somebody who you was allowing to walk all over you and shit, you done put your motherfucking foot down. Yeah. What else are they thinking about? What else is this person thinking about? they're we have hoping out here. They're hoping, expecting for you to come back, but you're not giving them a second chance. So they're trying to manifest you back in some sort of way. So you may be feeling, little energetic switches. This person was wearing a false mask, and this false mask came off. They was pretending something. They've had some sort of false persona. Okay, and now. Why did they abandon the relationship? They didn't listen to their intuition. This person could be sending you some sort of songs. You may be hearing songs that remind you of them, or songs that they dedicated to you. You may you may be in the car wash and they playing it on the radio, a song that this person, something reminds you. That means they're telepathically trying to tap in your energy. They're trying to use telepathy. They're thinking about you. They may be unaware that they're tapping in your energy. Okay, they may not know it. They could be just listening to a song that reminds them of you, or the same thing. You may be listening to the same platform. The song come on the same time or something. Driving down the street, you may hear the song, something to that effect. But it's them thinking about you. Yeah. They feeling hopeless. They falling apart. They're thinking about how they ghosted you, how they disappeared, they became invisible, they abandoned you, if you were supposed to be in a relationship, how they left you feeling lonely, single, how they released you, how they did it, how they was fake. And maybe now it's something telling them that you and them are soulmates, and they ghosted you. They wouldn't commit. They ran from the idea of marriage or giving you a title. Now they thinking about all of this. And now how you're not giving them, you don't want to start over. You don't want to try it again with this person. You don't want to. You learned your lesson when it comes to them. They can't manifest you back. Yep. You done blocked them in some sort of way with the spying in reverse. You blocked them. Okay. They can't get no information. If you had social media, you done blocked that. Or maybe some of you ain't on social media. They can't get no information on you. Time in reverse. See, you're not waiting on them no more. They already had, released you, but they was so, dependent on the fact that they can release you, they can walk away from you, they can do whatever they want and then come back and you'll still be waiting. They got their thoughts crossed. That's what I just heard. Their thoughts was crossed. Somebody named Matthew. Yeah, you're not trapped or held captive to this person no more. Stuck, tied down, trapped. You don't want that. You don't want to start over with that shit no more. You don't want to be in a beginning. It's an ending. Beginnings in reverse is over. And you ain't getting back with them. You're not going back to being stuck on this motherfucker. Megan. You ain't going back. You don't want them back no more, Gigi. No, you don't, Rosa. You don't want them back, do you? Nope. Because they was running. See? And shocking just came out in reverse. It ain't shocking to them that you don't want them. They know what the fuck they did. That's why they sitting here thinking about you. Yeah. I'm taking these bad boys off. I just heard that I could soak them in the fingernail polish remover, so that's what I'm gonna do. I just gotta go to the store and go get some, and I ain't went nowhere today. They've been attacking me, y'all. My window's fucked up. My son came in and fixed my window and fucked with my tire. So they've been trying to slow me down, and I'm back rolling again. But anyway, yeah, this is somebody. What else are they thinking about? How they can't hold you captive, how you don't want a new beginning, how they didn't listen to their intuition, how they, wouldn't commit to you, how you didn't put your foot down, how they broke your heart, how they abandoned the relationship, how is no possibility that you going back to them. No trying again, no starting over, no new direction, no nothing. Yep, because this is a distorted masculine. Yeah, he got his crown knocked off. He's thinking about he wasn't. See, this is what he's thinking about. See, the divine masculine, I look at them, I say when they come up right, that's a certified masculine. In reverse, this is a certified masculine in a karmic energy. Because when the divine masculine is in reverse, to me, he's not the king of cups, the king of wands, the king of swords, the king of pentacles. He's not none of them. He's all of them in reverse. Meaning he's a selfish, greedy bastard. He's a manipulating, lying, egotistical, narcissistic motherfucker that don't care about nobody but himself. Motherfucker. Yeah. A certified asshole. Divine masculine in reverse. Yeah. So he's thinking about all the shit. If he wasn't a king, where he was supposed to be in a king energy and present you as a queen, he didn't do that. He's thinking about that shit. What the fuck he get? He thinking. He's missing you, your energy. He's craving your sexual energy. Because nobody is caring and compassionate like you. And now he's becoming obsessed. Because you're not obsessed no more. You're not infatuated no more. You're not addicted. You may have been addicted. If you was, you ain't no more. And he thinking about all of that shit. Now the tables have turned and he's addicted to you. But he can't get you. He can't find you. He can't see you. Yep. Abandoned. Yeah, just like he released you. Or he walked away from you. It's like you took that rejection and like blew it off and went on. You gone. Yep. You're not dismissed. This was somebody who was sending you all kind of mixed signals. One minute they hot and horny, the next minute they cold and clammy. He like saying, damn, I messed up. I messed up sending her mixed emotions, blocking my emotions. This is somebody, their heart is so foggy to where when you would try to, ask them, being concerned about them, they would, reject you. They close themselves off. They wouldn't tell you how they felt about you. And you could have been, you adored this person. Yeah, they thinking. And they going through conflict. This is a ship. He going through a storm. He trying to, Look at this little man with that boat, and look at the sail that he's trying to hold against the wind. He's trying to, he's trying to keep afloat. He going through some shit right now. Yeah. He's going through some conflict. Somebody could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody may like the beach. Somebody may have a sailboat. Somebody could be going to some sort of event that has something to do with boats. It could be a sailboat convention or something. Somebody may be going looking at a sailboat lot or something. Well, a water lot. Fear in reverse. You're not afraid. Maybe you was afraid of boats and shit. Maybe you're not afraid of boats. Maybe this person was, maybe you like boats and they were scared. They may have told you they were scared just because they just didn't want to do it. They thinking about all of this shit. They thinking about the conflict that they put you through. For some of you, they could have had you to go on some sort of boat or something, and it could have been rough waters on this boat, and they knew you were scared and they didn't care or something. That's fucked up. If they had you to go to something on a boat, and then they knew you had fear of it, and they wasn't there to make you feel comfortable or something like that, is what I'm getting. This motherfucker. That's why I don't get on boats, because somebody got on a boat. Or this could mean a relationship where you had a fear of a relationship, and they assured you that it wasn't gonna be like this or it wasn't gonna be like that, and you was afraid. Maybe you was afraid of getting hurt. You was afraid that somebody was gonna walk away from you or abandon you or something. Whatever your fear was, the motherfucker, it's like he put it in your face. Damn. What is the fear in reverse? You're not scared of it no more. Family, friends, and guides. In reverse. Okay, for somebody out there, this person, they're thinking about something that they said they was scared of, that they had a fear of, and they was lying. Something they said they was, I don't know, we got family and friends out here, spirit guides. They could have said they was scared of your spiritual shit. They could have said it's somebody in your family they scared of, or they don't like to be around your family. Something about that. Maybe their family is dark and has a lot of conflict going on in their life. Maybe your family is more on the spiritual side and this person's family is more on the conflict side or toxic side. Somebody may was afraid to go into a relationship with somebody because of their family. He's thinking about whoever it is or whatever the case may be. It's different for everybody, so just pick and choose what resonates with you. Everybody's person is not thinking about the same thing, but they're thinking about you and missing you. What is this conflict out here? They're thinking about some conflict. What is the conflict that they was thinking about? What's the conflict? Transformation. So, okay, yeah, this is about your spiritual friends and your spiritual family. They're intimidated. your transition, your transformation going on to a spiritual journey is bringing conflict. You crossing that bridge is bringing conflict. This is somebody who probably, ain't no fire on this bridge. Ain't no fire on this bridge. It could be a lot of clouded judgment is behind you. Conflict you went through with this person. And of course they're not going to like that you go on a spiritual journey, because you're open, you know how to listen to your intuition, and you don't just make rash, hasty decisions. You listen now, and you observe, and you pay attention. And this is why whoever this person is, they could really be in fear or scared of something themselves when it comes to your friends, your family. And this don't have to be your blood family, your spirit family. Okay. See how she's crossed this bridge. Okay. This person, conflict could be behind that bridge. See how this one man, again, he's trying to wrestle with that storm or the wind. Somebody could be dealing with the air sign. These clouds out here, judgment, that can mean somebody's judgment is clouded. More clouds. Okay, but these are peaceful clouds, yeah. And she by herself. You're at peace. A rebirth with these geese out here. They represent rebirth too. Birds. Clouded judgment. Somebody is on a swing. A swing may be, significant to somebody. But I see pink and purplish blue clouds. And somebody, you may have, how people is decorating their lights. You may have the clouds on your ceiling or something in your room, or one of your kids may have it. Somebody's child got the lights, they put the clouds up there. And if you want to know how to do that, that's simple. You just get the cotton, and glue it up there, or put it on to make it easy. So you don't mess your ceiling up. You can get a long clear things, and put the cotton on that, and put some lights up under it, and tack it up to your ceiling, where you won't mess up your ceiling in your place. You can just make a big long cotton board see-through with them kind of lights like I got up there, and put a bunch of cotton and make the clouds. I wanted to do it, but I don't know. I just didn't. But somebody got clouds, some little handmade clouds. And also somebody, it was their intention to try to have you scared. But since, with this fear in reverse, they can't scare you. They thinking about all of this shit. Somebody in your family may wanted you to be afraid of something, or afraid of some conflict. It could be some family or friends that you're not talking to. And if you're not talking to your friends and your family, you're at peace by yourself. Some of you may not be talking to your friends or your family members because there was a lot of conflict, and a lot of conflict surrounding your transformation, and you're at peace. And some of you are out there, you standing up to your family. You're showing courage, you're showing strength, you're not weak. And if this is a masculine thinking about you, you're showing courage and you're protected. Okay. So for some of you, somebody, it don't have to be somebody you're in a relationship. It could be a friendship, a partnership, But whoever it is, they're missing you. Okay? Yeah. Your higher self is here. Somebody named Valencia, Nicole, Regina. Tell me more about the intentions of this person that's thinking about the collective. You can be divine feminine or divine masculine, either one of you. And if this is resonating with you, hit that hype button up for me. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe. The Healing Light in reverse. See, you have a light about yourself, and these people are jealous, or somebody, you had a light and they try to keep you from letting that little light shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. They don't want your little light to shine. They tried to dim your light, and they thinking about that shit. Yeah. They're thinking about this transformation. They're thinking about the conflict that they brought to you while you were trying to go through a transformation. And the majority of the time, these are the same people who basically pushed you into this transformation. And they thinking about you. If it's your family, if it's your exes, whoever it is, you're showing strength instead of weakness to these people. You're going through a cycle. And for some of you, you're in the energy already going through this cycle. It's like you're going through a transition. Some of you, these were people you could have even been getting in conflict with them. You could have been a part of the conflict with them. You could have been karmic and ghetto and, doing all kind of crazy stuff with them in the past. And now you done went through a transformation. They don't like that. Okay? And some of you have pulled yourself away from these people, and they may be scared of you where they wanted you to be scared of them. Okay? Somebody is thinking. And if you done moved on into a new relationship, if this is your ex thinking, like I said, it could be anybody. But when it comes to if it's your ex that's thinking about you and missing you too, they're because you done moved on. Now, some of you have divine feminines or divine masculine. Some of you have went on to a relationship with somebody that's equal give and take. There's no conflict. This person, instead of them dimming your light, they try to make your light shine. They bring you peace. They're wanting to go through a transformation with you. Not these people out here who wanted you to be, they wanted you to be scared of them being away from you. They wanted you to be scared of them pulling away from you, abandoning you, rejecting you and all of this shit. But if anything, you at peace. I like being by myself. That's when I have the most peace, god dang it. You too, divine feminine. Because when you got a lot of people around you, they got all these different energies. You trying to figure out, dealing with them and their problems and their drama. Matthew. Nicole. Somebody's name is Shannon. Sabrina. Right, Jamie? See, you showing this strength to them. You're presenting power. And they're thinking about the power that you do present. I'm going to hurry up and get out of here. What is the advice for the collective that this is resonating with the Holy Spirit? And I thank you for this message. What is the overall advice? Angels of the Four Directions. Now, when I see that card, to me, that's like telling you that you have your spirit guides, you have your the archangels around you. You just call upon them, okay? The four directions, north, south, east, and west. Also, you may see the angel numbers. You may pick your phone up and it may say 1111, 111, 222, you know, come in the numbers like that and synchronicities. That's your angels, your guardian angels, trying to let you know that they are around you and they want you to be aware of your thoughts. Don't, whatever it was, when you seen that number, if you pick up your phone, I can't pick up my phone because I'm recording. But say for instance like this one. You pick your phone up and it say 222 right there, right? 111, 1111. Whatever you're doing right then and there, take that camera and take a picture in front of you, take a picture behind you, take a picture to the left of you and to the right of you, okay? And then go back and look at them pictures, okay? Go back and look at them pictures. And what was you thinking about when you seen those numbers? What were you thinking about? Your angels have a message in one of them pictures. It could be a stop sign. Stop thinking about that motherfucker. It could be a red light. Stop thinking about that motherfucker. Stop letting that motherfucker do this or do that. You may see one bird in the picture. You may see two birds in the picture. You may see three birds. Three birds can represent, well, I can't tell you because that's where you have to use your own intuition. Okay. This is a way of practicing using your intuition too. Okay. When you see three birds, when I see three birds, and if I'm thinking about the person that I was dealing with, if it's three birds, that means there's a third party somewhere. There's somebody on the outside of our relationship doing some shit. If I see two birds, that means it's just me and him. But what are them two birds doing? Are they on the ground? Are they flying together? Is one following the other? Is one chasing the other? Are they soaring together? Are they trying to get food? Is one bringing food to the other one? What are they doing? Is one shitting? Are they arguing? Are they tussling? Are those two birds doing? Okay. And when you see one bird off by itself, what's around that bird? Is that bird sitting up on a building? Is that bird on the ground? Is it sitting on top of a car? What is that bird doing? Is it getting something to eat? Is it going? Is it a bunch of other birds around that bird? And that when that bird take off, do all of them other birds follow that bird, or are them birds sitting there? You know what I mean? Once you start doing that, you will have so much fun when you sit there and you get them messages from your ancestors. They tell you a lot. Okay, and I don't know who needed to hear that, but I send you all love, light, peace, joy, happiness, and all that good shit. If this reading gave you any clarification or resonated with you, then go ahead, hit that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. Hit the hype up button. When you hit the notification bell, hit all. I know that seemed like a lot, but it's all free. All right. And if you would like to make a donation to my channel, all the information, or if you would like a spiritual advice, a personal reading, all the information is in that little box you see right there. All right. I send you all love, light, peace, joy, happiness, and all that good shit. Peace out.